right, great day, everyone. I'll turn that down just a bit. All right, 659.03, 590.07, 235.60, and 462.57. There we go. All right, all right. Are you ready for a crazy week in the market? Let's also just go and check out some seasonality, right? Let me tweet out, let me pin this. All right, so we do have the contest ending tomorrow. I will announce it on my live tomorrow for the winner for the 2 giveaways. All right, so stay tuned tomorrow. If you did enter, you kind of gotta be live to win. I didn't put that as a stipulation, but it'd make it so much easier. So I'm going to choose tonight and announce it tomorrow on my live. All right, so let's pin this here. I will post that out later tonight. As far as for those people that have entered. All right. So come and join me today. Come and join me tomorrow. Let's put this here. All right, we just posted out the trading halts for today. Let's also check out our fear and greed over here. We are at 11, likely a bigger impulse move today. Great day, Glenn, and maybe some more positioning on crypto. Let's look at the cover of The Economist. Anything goes, anything goes. Broadway. Lots of hands. Gold, dollars, jewelry, surprise present, no Bitcoin. We did see on the cover here that they were looking to take the market down. So they did, right? It's interesting that the Barron's cover, oops, that's the old one. Here we go, brighter days for Europe. It looks like Europe is glowing. That is not a Bitcoin, that is an EU. So I think we're gonna look at, we've got LVMH to look at and 11 more stocks. So bigger move up in Europe, in my opinion. Louis Vuitton, Moet Chandon, or Hennessy, Moet Hennessy is going to be on watch for sure. Why NVIDIA will prevail, a bigger impulse move there as well. New move, brighter days for Europe. So we're gonna check out the Europe. Here we go, let's see, Europe. There's an ETF. Let's see, EWZ, no. I want to say it's EWG. EWG. That's Germany. Is there a Europe ETF? Here we go. Let's just go for fun and see if there's any crazy, oh look, some crazy volume. Oh yeah, howdy fish and deer, howdy howdy. So, you know, it's just so, it's so funny. They do things like that. They put out the covers and then, you know, here we go. We see that we've got this big volume spike here, 65.57. Let's go back to Europe ETF, BBEU, EUFN. I think it's going to be on EUFN. Same thing. Look at what they did. Oh, we see you. We see you with your big volume right there. Okay, 33.59. Looks like they're ready to move EUFN. So now we come over here to, now we come over to stock analysis and we go EUFN. Let's see the stocks. Let's go to the holdings. I bet you LVMH is going to be in there. All right, HSBC, really no LVMH. Interesting, no LVMH. All right, let's go back again. Let's see, Europe, ETF. All right, what other majors over here? IEV, let's check this one. Any big crazy volume? A little bit more right here. That one does not look like it's ready to, you know, let's go over here. I'm not going to log in. Europe ETF. VGK. Okay, let's check out VGK. Let's go and check the holdings. ASML, all right, there we go. SAP, AZN. I would watch these. I would watch these for, feels like these are going to be big. Let's go and just for fun, ASML. Do we have a bigger volume level? Let's put it on since last earnings. Bigger volume level right there. Okay. Let's check out SAP. I'm also on Trade the Pool at 9 a.m. So I will be cutting it short. SAP does look like it wants to break above over here, 209. That's going to be on the list for sure. I'm going to put that, let me extend this over here. Let's do SAP, ASML, LVMH. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. LVMH from earnings. All right, it is above. Oh, that's not what I wanted. LVMH. How did I get there? 1MC. Crazy. Doesn't want to pull up LVMH. Why not? LVMH. Did they delist it? Oh, OTC. There you go. Dividend coming up. How much? 646. Earnings. Whew, 537. Yeah, they took that up, right? They ran that up. All right. Any event, I would watch VGK. So we're going to put that over here. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, USDT printing out of thin air. How can they just print this money out of thin air, right? So crypto is on watch today. Let's look at NVDA for our list. I like this, but I don't really like words while I'm live. So we're going to fast forward it. Thank you so much, but that's not for us today. All right, NVIDIA, Tesla. I swear, it's like everything I type is just not advancing today. All right, Tesla. Also on the, where was I seeing it? I was reading about something. Cassandra, Michael Burry, talking about the AMD, Microsoft. Yeah, we're going to put AMD on here. You know it. Where's Roger? 116 billion and Microsoft as well. Talking about the circular flow of money. Is it real? Is that circular flow of money real? Right? You can see this looks like it's ready for a potential pop to the upside. After that full retracement, let's go here. If we go to this low over here, right there. Yeah, I'd say they're ready to pop this up higher. They want to take this up to 587. That's going to be my target, 587 for Microsoft. Microsoft. 587 bullseye. All right, let's go to Coiny. Coinbase, we got so many moving to the upside today. 220. I'm just going to put MicroStrategy on there as well. There's a threat that MicroStrategy will be delisted from the exchange. What is that going to do to holders? Bull, you got it. Let's put Bull on there. Let's see how Bull is working today. 181, 7 cents. I'll definitely chat about it today. You got it. Let's go Bull. I'm gonna go over the MSTR open. You can sort of just ignore these colors today. I'm just going, seems like everything is advancing, so I'm going with it, Novo Nordisk is declining today, so we will add that on there with crazy volume. I don't know, sounds like maybe their lawsuit. I don't know. NVIDIA, IonQ, VIX, MUD, UNG, SBIT Yang. That means Ying is up. MicroStrategy. What else did I have on here today? Hold on. Let's go over here. I just want to make sure I'm talking about everything I put down on what I talk about. Coin Spy MicroStrategy, BMNR, for those Bitcoin miner traders. Disregard. So we're just going to have these be wing stop. Did you go out for wings? We'll just make this that's not green. I was aiming for green there. Definitely not green. There we go. You know it, Shovel. You are too. All right. So let's go. I didn't put the 274. Open has how many shares? 780. $3.37 billion. All right. Let's see how many shares have traded so far for Wingstop. Nice. It is. I like that it's testing the top of the channel. I do like that. Earnings volume, it is finally above it. Very nice. Very nice. Now for our volume for today, we are above 620. Very nice. And dividends on Friday. Oh, wait, hold on. So far today, yes. This one does make the cut. It is on our, hey, good job. You're watching it. Thanks for sharing. It is going to make the cut now. This one is low float. Caution, caution. Hello, be careful. All right. Big money level from earnings, 239.06. Now, it is early. We are hitting that 33 and 50 simple. However, we are also testing that trend line of the downward trend. So a little caution, need that confirmation. Really need it to close above 254 before saying, yeehaw, let's ride this up. First target would be roughly 280 there on the swing. All right, let me tweet out what we are going over today. All right. Let's put it on here. NVDA, Tesla. Oops, gotta get rid of my caps. NVIDIA, Tesla, Microsoft, Coin. Hey, oops. Coin, AMD, MSTR, Open, Novo. Oops, I keep typing the wrong one. BMNR and Wing. Bull as well. I'm going to put Bull on there. Any others that you all would like to see? You sold covered calls on Bull. It destroyed earnings. Plus, it's going global. Amazing, Shovel. Very nice. All right. You want to add that? I will add that. I'm not going to say it. I'll call it the Googs because I have one of their bucks. And it will go crazy. So I'm going to be cautious on how I talk about the Googs. I have to abbreviate it, otherwise I activate it. All right, let's also talk about crypto with volatility. We're going to do the crypto segment first. Blow through that right now. If you all know, Gary the numbers guy talks about, hey, all of the crypto is going to crash pretty much except for Zcash. So far, Zcash is the only one that I do see with buying on it. Where is Raku? Raku, are you here today? Raku asked me about it online and said, why? Why do you see buying or why do you see selling, right? So it's very, very easy to me. Very easy, right? So let's come back over. I'm looking at where that big money is located on the chart. Well, big money from October 1st, all right, let's come back here. October 1st, up here, the orange is orange and yellow. Let's just make sure it's orange and yellow. Maybe we'll make it a little easier for me because I have another one there. Orange and green. There we go. All right, so pretty clear. 110,924. They sold up here 20,000 ago. I've been calling it out since October, right? This is where the big money level is. This is where the big money level is. Hey, we got to go above here before it's bullish. This is where the big money level is. Ignore what Michael Saylor is saying. Ignore what JP Morgan is saying. Ignore the marketing for them, which they are trying to make you buy it. They are selling. They are selling. Now, when they say start to dump Bitcoin, it's not going back up. It's the reverse. They are trying to buy. Right now, with them pumping, they are selling. So be aware that they have been in sell mode on this. When they start saying, oh, it's too late, don't buy anymore, that's when they're buying it back from people that are selling in panic mode, in my opinion. My opinion only. I have been in the trading world for 25 years, and I've done day trading, swing trading, learned about the dark pools, CMT training. So putting all this together to help you. That's why I'm here. You can take it with a grain of salt. You can do with it what you like. It is my opinion. There are varying degrees of risks in all trading instruments. However, right now, I'm seeing potential day trade levels for Bitcoin. 85,800 for a short, 87,500 for a long. Intraday big money level, $86,009.79. Let's move on to Ethereum. I need some water. It's very dry here with the heat. All right, Ethereum big money level, 38.70 and 79 cents on the daily. Yeah, they sold. How many people told you they'd sold? All right. So over here, let's go here. Can we go to 50? No. Let's do 28.60. Nope, let's bring it down here. 27.75. All right, 27.75 for potential short on Ethereum, 28.60 for potential long on Ethereum. Big money right now on the daily is 28.27.97. There we go. XRP, big money level. Just kidding, not on that chart. Not going to show me there. All right, big money level is up here at 241.05. All right, here we go. Potential long trade, let's put it up above 210.80 right there. Or potential short below this purple line at 245 at 2.45 right there. 2.045 or potential long above 2.108. Big money on the daily right now is at 2.0580. All right, let's go to XLM. All right. 0.25406. Oh, haha. I need to do 0 point to get rid of this. Forget that. 0.25406 or below over here. Let's put it right here. 0.242 for a short. So XLM 0.242 for a short, 0.25406 for a long, 0.244708 as the intraday point of control for the big money. All right, over here, over here. You know what? I have had a lot of family stuff going on, and I don't really trade Bitcoin, Shovel. I would trade the stocks. I've been more into longer term swings. 0.144 and 0.1495 with doing 6 trips over the past month. I honestly have not traded that much because I've been a train in motion. Don't mess with this freight train in motion. Taking names and taking action. All right, so yeah, I had a lot of stuff going on. Now I am a bit more settled and still have, I got a meeting on Trade the Pool at 9. Some things are changing. You'll see me more on Trade the Pool, and I have a business meeting at 10. I got a lot going on, which is a blessing. And there's only so much energy in the day. Still love trading, still doing swing trading, but not as much day trading. All right, intraday for Solana, big money level 130.06. Solana's potential short level 128.50, potential long level 134. All right. We got over here Zcash. Where's the big money? Still down here 238. The only one I can see that they are buying, right? And we have a nice little setup right here. There we go. That's what I'm watching. Let's just save that. Boom. You like my little Christmas tree here? We put our Christmas tree up yesterday. The kids are old enough to do it all by themselves. They were so proud of themselves. All right, we can see it's coiling right here on Zcash on the 5-minute chart, setting higher lows, lower highs, getting ready for a potential breakout. I'm going to say wait until 552.50, the 161 exponential moving average on the 5-minute chart, or below 535. Let's get in a nice round number there. All right, so 535 for a potential short, 552.50, and big money on the intraday is at 545.59. So we got to have them break above. There you go. So that is the crypto segment for today. We got about 15 minutes for me to rock through the stocks. So let's do that. We've got 15 to do in 15 minutes. I think we can do it. How about you? All right, let's bring this. Let's tweet this out. Pop-ups annoying me. All right, there we go. Let's bring it on over. Bring it on over. Bring it on over, baby. All right, NVIDIA bouncing. We have a big buying wick here. Earnings. Hey, where's my earnings? Where's my earnings? Right there. Hello, where are you? I'm not seeing, hold on. Why do I not see the, all right. I'm going to turn these off. I can just delete this one overall. Cancel. I don't need that one. That's going to help. Save. Oh, 180.86. There we go. 180.86. Let's do our short volumes quick. NVIDIA, 43% short. Tesla, 56% short. AMD, where's Roger? 34% short. Microsoft, 28% short. Did you guys sleep well? I slept really well last night. Can you tell? I've got lots of energy today. 46% short there. Okay, so let's get into it. NVIDIA. NVIDIA 5-minute chart here. We've got the big money level at 180.86. So there's still somewhat positioning around that. We're going to have to bring this down. We're hanging around this 100 simple moving average. On the chart, 179.50 here for a potential short today, or above up here. Let's go above 180.40, 180.50. There you go. All right, 179.50, 180.50 right there. Let's go to Tesla. Bring it on over to stocks. Tesla. They were talking about having an impulse move on NVIDIA, so definitely watch NVIDIA today. This week, it's going to be one of the ones that's going to have a bigger move to it for sure. And that's going to, of course, affect the market. 398 for Tesla, 400 big money on the daily is at 446.30. On the intraday, it is at 399.61. Let's go to AMD. All right, AMD over here. Big money level from earnings is up at 255.38. On our intraday, let's put it below 204.50 or above 207. 204.50, 207. All right, let's go to Microsoft. Microsoft is in downward motion. This does look like it has potential. It has a nice discount if it can stay above 467. If I were to get in, I would use that 467 as my stop. 473. However, awesome, Roger. Don't catch a falling knife. 473 and 475. Big money from earnings is at 508.17. All right, let's go to Coinbase. Lots of crypto in movement. However, I don't see that they have bought yet on Bitcoin. I don't see it. They're starting to coil a bit on the crypto related stocks, which are great ways to short, as Lorenzo, or as the Shovel was asking. All right, 244.50, 246.50. Big money on the daily from earnings is up here at 308.41. This is not a yellow. It is not a caution. This is normal. No fill. Thank you. Okay, let's go to MSTR. MSTR, very similar. I've been bearish on this one for a very long time. Since earning, they've moved their big money level down to 199.34. They were selling on the way down. 171.50. Or above 174.60 over here. Why 60? Because we got that Camarilla right there, right? 171.50, 174.60. All right, let's go to open. $7 and 680. Big money's at 688 right now. 687 and intraday since earnings. Sorry, big money since earnings is now at 675. So it is below us. Let's go to Novo Nordisk, our one real red for the day. Boom. I don't know what the news is. I don't care what the news is. I can see that they sold as of 48.32. That's what we need to see, right? If it goes below 42, potential short trade there. Back up above 43, potential long. 42 and 43. BMNR. $27.40. Correction, let's do $27.50. Or below 26.20. Big money since earnings, we're going to put it right there, is 23 620, no, 25.99. Oh no, not that much. Let's go to wing stop. Wing a ding ding. How are they gonna swing their wings? Wing stop. 239. We don't have, it said 600. Okay, there's not that much volume. 246.80. Call it 247. 247. 247.50. Round numbers there. Or below over here, 244. You can see that's where they had it before. So 244 and 247.50. Let's get to the indexes quick. I will wrap it up because I'll be over on Trade the Pool at 9 o'clock. Need to get prepped for that. Great day. Yeah, I'm going to cover it too. Don't you worry. Thank you for the reminder. Let me do Dow since I'm already here, and I will bring it back up. Thank you. All right. 463.20 and 464.20. 463.20, 464.20. And we're also going to go over bull as well. So since October 1st over here, 465.45. 465.45. There we go. All right, let's go to bull as well. And the Googs. Thank you for the reminder. All right. Here we have bull. We had earnings back here. Let's put this on from earnings. All right, let's save that. So intraday so far today. I'm going to say 825 or above 840. The really good trade is above 855 because you've got a huge gap there, 22 cents. But you've got smaller ones right here, so 840. Okay? Let's go to the Googs. Go to the Googs. Go to the Googs. All right, let's go to the Googs. Let's put this on here. Big money from earnings, 284.30. Right now we do have a gappy gap. Is it going to gap and drop? Likelihood is big money is sold on the intraday right up here at 311.78, 312.50 for a potential long trade, or 309.80 for a potential short trade right there. All right, let's continue with the Russell. Thank you for the reminders. Thank you. All right, the Russell for October 1st, we're looking at 244.05. That has not changed. Beautiful. Let's bring this down. 236.50 for a potential long. 236 for potential short. We are still in bear on the Russell for now. Qs. Oh, my pleasure. All right. Over here, 611.30. That has not changed. 596 for a potential long. 593 for a potential short. Let's go SPY. No, I'm on Trade the Pool this morning. I don't know, Angela Miles might have run this morning too. Also, a word to the wise, if you are traveling this week, pack your patience. It could get really frustrating and disruptive, especially if there's a lot of storms. Look for alternate cities. Just be prepared. It could be really frustrating. All right, big money 671.94, 661.50, and 663.50 right there. All right, that's going to be it for today. We also have some 8 energy big moves, big expansive moves to come. So have a great one. Going to sign off for now so I can prep for Trade the Pool. Have an amazing trading day. Therapy Profit sees those profits one trade at a time. And join me over on Trade the Pool. You can check it out on YouTube Live there. Have a great